starting with the great name of Allah, who is the most merciful and beneficent. Welcome to Knowledge Syndicate. Welcome to another lecture. In previous lecture, we are done with our English 1 course. So today we will going to start our English 2 course. Basically, these are 4 courses. English 1, 2, 3 and 4 are related all to grammar and English language. But to get through them easily, we have divided them in 4 parts. In all the previous lecture, we have studied about English 1 course. Now we are going to study our English 2 course. We will start from the punctuations. So if you want to get through grammar so easily, and if you want to become a pro in English language, so stay tuned till the end of the video, and do not forget to subscribe our channel and do not forget to like our video. So we will going to start our new lecture, that is punctuations and how we use certain punctuations in our English language and in our writing style. Starting with the definitions of punctuation. So punctuation derived from Latin word punctum. A point means that right use of putting in points or stops in writing. So basically punctuations are the marks that how we put certain marks in the sentence to show the pause or to show that here we are done with this sentence. So that how we make our writing more beneficial and how we make our writing more attractive. So there we put punctuations in them. So we have 6 principal stops or main punctuations, that are full stop, comma, semicolon, colon, question mark and exclamation mark. We have some common punctuations as well, that is dash, parenthesis, inverted commas and quotation mark. We will go through them one by one. So starting with full stop. Full stop represents the greatest pause and separation. It is used to mark the end of a declarative or an imperative sentence. So basically full stop is used over there when we have a greatest pause, when we have to stop there. It is important to stop there, and when we have to separate certain words, so there we put full stop. For example, here we can see, dear, patient, gentle, noble Nell was dead. So here we have to show the greatest pause, and here we have to separate it from the other words. So there we put full stop. The full stop can be used in abbreviations, but they are often omitted in modern style. So in modern English, we often omit or we do not put full stop between abbreviations, like in our previous style. We put abbreviations, we write the abbreviations like it, but now we write abbreviations without full stops. And in our modern style, the word Mr. and Mrs. are also written without full stop. So the next one is question mark. It is also the quite simple one. The question mark is used instead of the full stop after a direct question. So when we are asking a direct question, so instead of full stop, there we put question mark. For example, we can see, have you written your exercise? So it is a direct question, so we put full stop. But the question mark is not used after an indirect question. So when we have an indirect question, like someone is asking us a question but in statement sense, so there we put full stop rather than comma, rather than full question mark. For example, he asked me whether I had written my exercise. So it is not a direct question, rather it is a statement question. So there we put full stop rather than question mark. The next one is exclamation mark. The exclamation mark is used after interjections and after phrases and sentences expressing certain emotions or wish. So basically interjections are words that show us sudden emotions or wish. So after every interjection, we have to put exclamation mark. As I have told you while we are studying interjection, that in interjection, exclamation mark is something so important. So here we can see, alas, oh dear. So these are our exclamation mark and these are our interjections. What a terrible fire this is. So when the interjection O is placed before the nominative of address, the exclamation mark, if employed at all, comes after the noun, or it may be placed at the end of a sentence. So when any interjection, when there comes any simple word, we can say, so the interjection O, when we place the interjection O along with any word or any nominative, or when we are going to address someone, so we have to put there after that word, after O and after the word that we place before after the O, so there we put exclamation mark. It is not compulsory that we have to put it after that word. We can or rather we can also put it at the end of a sentence. For example, oh father. I hear the sound of guns. And the next one is, oh Hamlet, speak no more. So we can see that how we put there at the middle of a sentence and at the end of a sentence. So the next punctuation mark is inverted commas. These are quite simple one, like we all know that how to use them. So inverted commas are used to enclose the exact words of a speaker or quotation. When we quote someone's direct words, so there we put inverted commas. For example, we can see, I would rather die, he exclaimed, than join the oppressors of my country. So I would rather die. So these are someone's direct words, they're someone's exact words. So we have to quote them in inverted commas. If a quotation occurs within a quotation, it is marked by single inverted comma as. So when there comes, we can like there are some sentences, we can say that there is a quotation inside the quotation. So to mark the second quotation, we mark it with single inverted comma. For example, you might as well say, added the march here, that I like what I get is the same thing as I get what I like. So there we have quotations inside the quotations. So there we put single inverted comma, and at the end we close it with double inverted commas. The next one is dash. That dash is used to indicate an abrupt stop or change of thought. So when in sentence we have to change our thought of writing, or we our mind changes while writing something. So there we have to put dash. If my husband were alive. But why lament the past? So here we are totally, the second part of a sentence is totally different from the first part of the sentence, and there we abrupt our first sentence, so there we put dash. To resume a scattered subject, so when there comes a subject and we have to describe it more, so there we put dash. Friends, companions, relatives all deserted him. So here we put dash. The next one is hyphen. The hyphen, like dash, we can say dash is a big line and hyphen is our small line. The hyphen, a shorter line than the dash, is used to connect the part of a compound words. So when we join certain compound words, so we put there a hyphen in between them. I've also told you in the noun that hyphenated compound noun. So there we also study that the hyphenated compound noun are those in which hyphen comes. So passerby, man of war, jack of all trades. So it is also used to connect parts of a word divided at the end of a line. So to connect certain parts of word, we put there hyphen. So here we are done with our today's lecture. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you guys like the video. So stay tuned for the upcoming lecture, in which we will going to continue our certain punctuations, comma, semicolon, colon. So so we will go through them in detail. So stay tuned for the upcoming lecture, and do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe our channel.